Good morning, grade 2 students. How are you all doing today? How are you all feeling on this new day of a new week? And today is which week we are doing now? We are on week 16. Wow, we are on week 16th, and which day is today? Today is the first day of the week. That is Monday, right? So I hope you all are not feeling sleepy, lazy, tired. You all are fresh. Yes, tummies are full with nice and yummy breakfast. Minds are all fresh, all ready to start. Good, very good. So this is your literacy class, and I am your teacher Shaista. You all know me very well now. All right. Now, what was the topic that we have started on? I think the last day. We started a new topic over the last day of the week, right? That was Friday. So what was the topic? Yes, it was wheels. Now what we have learned in this topic, you have learned about different types of wheels and when the wheels were invented and how the wheels are used, how wheels are different from one another. There are different types of wheels, right? You have seen that also, right? So that means the text which we have done was fiction or non-fiction. It was non-fiction. Why it was non-fiction? Because it was giving you information. It gave you information about different types of wheels, when wheels were invented, how they used previously, and other things that you have seen in this chapter. That means that it was a non-fiction text because it was giving you information. It was not a make-believe story, not a fairy tale story, right? Okay. So now I'm going to show you a picture and you are going to tell me what that picture is about. Okay, there you go. Can you all see my screen, children? Yes, great. Now, what this picture is about? It's about a tire, it's about a wheel. Now, what happened to this tire? What is this? It is punctured. Very good. It is a picture of a punctured tire. Now, what happened to this boy, this man actually? Why is he doing like this? Because he was going to his office and his car is punctured. Then he can, so when once the car is punctured, can you move the car? No, because it cannot go without a correct wheel, right? If the wheel is punctured, there is no air in the wheel. That means you have to change the tire. So that means why this man was worried, because the car is punctured, he has to change the wheel, it will take time, he's going to miss his office timings, he'll be late to work, right? So that is why he looked upset, right? So it means, class, that the wheels are so important in our lives. Like you have seen, if a tire is punctured, what happens, right? How that boy was feeling upset, worried because he will get late, of course, because when once he has to change the tire now, and once he will start changing, it's going to take time, and when it's going to take time, he will be late for his work. So that is why he was upset. Now, why I have shown you this picture, because in your book there is another topic, a story in which in which they have explained how wheel is very important in our life. Like I have shown you the picture, in the same way they have given us a story that explains why wheels are so important in our lives, right? Now, if you open page 61 here, I want you to look at this picture here. What do you think is happening here? How can you predict what is this story about? It tells you about the flat tire. What do you mean by flat tire? A punctured tire. And what is happening here? They are what these family members are looking. They are looking inside the boot of the car. They are finding something. So this story tells you about a flat tire, that how tire is important in our lives, right? There must be some importance, so that's why they have given us this story. So what do you think the story would be? Correct. They were going somewhere. They might be going somewhere, and then they found that the tire was punctured. Okay, correct. Now I'm going to read out this story for you. I want you to listen to it very, very carefully because later on, once the story is finished, I'll ask you questions. Ready? Okay. All the family were ready. The suitcases were packed and loaded in the car. Mom had checked that all the windows were closed, and Dad had carefully put the plane tickets and passports in his pocket. All that was left to do was to lock the door, get into the car, and set off to the airport. Everyone was looking forward to the holiday. "Oh no," cried Dad as he stood in front of the car. "What's wrong?" asked Mom. "We have got a puncture," said Dad. "Well," said Mom, "it won't take us very long to change the tire." "It won't take us long to change the tire," agreed Dad, "but it will take us a very long time to get the spare tire out of the boot. All the suitcases are on top of it. I'll I'll be as quick as I can." So, what appears here? What is the story about? Can anybody just explain me this the story in his own words? Yes, the family was going for a holiday. They have to catch a flight. So what happened? The tire was punctured. Yes, the dad was upset. Why the dad was upset? Because he has to take out all the suitcases from the boot and then he will take out the tire and change it. Right? Correct. Very good. So it means how important the tire is, right? How important, how much importance wheels and tires they have in our lives because we cannot travel, we cannot go. Now see, they were traveling. They were using two means of transport. And what were they? First was the car. The second was the airplane. Correct. Now I'm going to ask you few questions and you have to answer these questions, right? About this lesson. When were we, why have the family packed their suitcases? Why have they packed their suitcases? Because they were going for a holiday. They were going out for a holiday. Correct. So how will you answer? The family packed the suitcases because they were going out for a holiday. Very good. What two forms of transport were they going to use? First was the car. They were going to use the car and the airplane. Correct. What did Dad discover was wrong? Correct. Dad discovered that the tire was punctured. Very good. Okay. Why was it going to take a long time to put it right? Because they have to take out their suitcases from the boot. The tire was down underneath the suitcases, so they have to take out everything and then they have to take out the tire. So that is why it's going to take time. And once that they have taken out the tire, then only they will put the spare tire. How do you think Dad felt about the puncture? He felt very bad because he said that they are going to waste time. Their time will be they have to catch the plane. So it's going to take time. So that is why he was not happy. So is All About Wheels non-fiction or a fiction? How can you tell? Because it was giving information about different types of wheels. Correct. Is the flat tire on page 61 non-fiction or a fiction? Again, this is also a non-fiction because it is relating a incident, what happened, right? So this was all about this. Now I want you to complete page 62 part B and C. Since it's writing and the questions and answers is going to take time, so I'm going to give you, let's say, 15 minutes for this task and your time starts now. Okay, guys, time is up. I hope you all have written the correct answers. You can WhatsApp me the pictures and I will see to it what you people have done. So I hope this is clear to you about about this lesson wheels, right? So we have done this comprehension. We have done the text of wheels also and the flat tire also. And now you are familiar why they have given this story. Why they have given this story about the topic wheels. Yes, so that they can, so that you know that how important are wheels in our lives, because wheels are one way in which we travel. It is very important for the different transport, different vehicles to have wheels. Without wheels, the vehicles will not move. And once the vehicle will not move, we won't be able to go anywhere. So that is why wheels are very, very, very important in our lives. Yes? Yes or no? That is why they have given us this story, so that we will have an idea and we know that how wheels are important in our life, right? Okay, children. So see you next time in your science lesson. Do the homework. I'll be posting it on portal. It will be related to the same topic, but it will be from your workbook. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you later in science lesson.